check, testing. Alright, hop over to the game. Welcome to the stream. I gotta get through this game, so I figured I'll
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, here we go. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Mic check. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
See, you're a man well traveled, so tell me, should I beat me when you want to speak, or after?
You're good, and we are live. Here we go. Alright, where did I leave off on this? Anyone spectating, feel free to say what's up in the chat. Use your wish sentence to pick up the trail. Wait, am I going backwards? I am. I gotta talk to this dude.
Anyone ride through here? 2 men, one slung over the saddle like a sack.
Oh, aye, something of the kind dashed by, turned left there. But 'twere a wench you were carrying, swear it on me head, squealing and wailing so. Try to win 'em all, you won't.
Sounds familiar. Nuit de Beauclair. Dandelion uses it by the bucket. Trail should be clear.
Is that a horse?
Their horse collapsed. Can't be far.
Just you to get pissed. Hey, you! What the?
What is it?
You tell me! One of them hunters barged into our hut, turned us out for we could so much as fart in protest.
There another man with him? Tall, dark-haired?
Aye, jabbering the whole time.
Dandelion. So, hunters barricaded himself inside? There another way in?
Truth be told, there is.
Want to get rid of this hunter or not?
Honest? We'd see you all gone. But he'll do for a start. Here, the key. Cellar door round the back.
Thanks.
Something tells me this isn't the way. Cellar. Oh, here we go.
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything? I'll go with you. Not like I really want to kill you, do I? There'll be no trickery along the way. I could ring you if I could trap anybody. Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold
Is that
ingots.
it? Oh, that's gotta be dandelion. Sounds like it.
Gold ingots. No more, no less. For I'm not Julian Alfred Pankrat Viscount to let you nothing more than started today, but tomorrow.
Quiet.
Ever fight a witcher?
Yay, I rescued Dandelion. About time.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. Ah, it is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Shout out everybody in the chat. Feel free to say what's up. Thanks for tuning in.
Priscilla!
It's late by me, but
What are you doing here?
You all right? You have me worried
Keep
sick.
making my way through.
Dandelion, you
I feel like I've
rascal.
been playing Witcher
Got this
forever.
lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
It's a good
Shame
game.
you
It's just
arrived too
like
late to see us hoodwink that hunter.
mad depth.
I had a plan
to
all
it.
set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here,
Thing.
you haven't
I feel
seen
like
her?
I probably have 60 hours
Well, I don't
in
know
it
where she
already,
is.
and I don't even know if I'm like towards the end. It feels like I'm like in the middle, because I still have another town to visit too. When did you see her?
When did you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Whoreson's men.
Big hard rockets? Oh shit. Yo, where am I supposed to go? You told me to run this way. Well, I guess I just go through all of them. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I got a horse. I feel like I'm definitely going the wrong way. Oh snap. Yo, they jumping me, bro. Chill, right? Oh, let's go. Our health is coming back.
horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Apparently, I already left my horse. Oh, chill. Dang, yo. Alright. Let's bring it back. I think, oh yeah, there was like this move I could do with like you're in the room. Let's see how to do it again.
Grab the bitch! Grab her! You see the heat! You hunt the cunt down and kill her! You pipe it in!
Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's head back over here.
They barred all the gates. We have to run. Grab a horse to the temple.
Yo, why is this, alright.
Leave your horse. We have to. We're almost there.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's hiding. Dang, yo.
Grab the bitch! Grab her! You see the heat! Hunt the cunt down and kill her!
They barred all the gates. We have to run. Grab a horse to the temple. Leave your horse. We have to. We're almost there.
That's it. Alright.
They're ready for the square! Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Uh-oh, get him, Siri. Oh, sure.
Siri. Ciri? Damn it.
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. One minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
That all you care about? The ballads this'll inspire? Egos swell a bit lately, getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri will be overjoyed. Whoreson, on the other hand, has got to be pretty furious.
Whoreson's dead.
Ooh, guess you're no stranger to fury either. Well, can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward nickname. What about our old friend Siggy Reuven? Been to see him yet?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance he's furious with me.
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Whoreson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. Its incantation.
What was Ciri's interest in this curse? Did she want to cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
Damn it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right. She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talked to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So, Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted
Yeah, I
enough.
think that's the last
Now it's my turn to
town I
talk
need
down.
to go to.
And I'll gladly have a
Three.
go at 'em when you've done.
I need to go
Let's
to
get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had
So
my
maybe
share of
I'm-
excitement
maybe
for
I'm
one day.
2/3
A juicy
through the
roast
game.
in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I know.
And that's assuming
We
there's
haven't
nothing
seen each other.
else that's
Talked in ages. Consider dropping by
like
if you're in need.
gonna take a
I'm
major
sure to be
amount of
by
time
sometime soon.
I'll hold you
after
to
I
that,
visit
Geralt.
the third town.
See you soon. And thanks again for today.
And then there's a DLC too. I forgot. Like, I think the DLC is pretty expansive. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this for a minute. So then, yeah, I guess that's the next one. The secondary quest. I have. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I don't know where this Pharaoh place is. Or Pharaoh. Midas. Run these two before I start the next one.
Hi, Master Witcher. We've a gift for you.
We are grateful. We wanted to demonstrate that. So, we got this wee gift for you.
Portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
There's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. All right?
All right. Farewell.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passive Flora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, two halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await me. This way, please.
Shout out everybody in the chat. Feel free
This
to
way.
say what's up.
Upstairs.
Appreciate you for tuning in. Where is she taking me?
Witcher Geralt, up you go. Boss has been waiting.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydang's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? As far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit I wasn't certain you'd show.
said that Triss and Yen would never be safe as long as Radovid was alive.
You better believe it. Well, I'm pleased we've arrived at an understanding. To the matter at hand, I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Proud of it, yet I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's travelling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint, with a man there who should know more, calls himself Gregor.
Oh wait,
Fine. I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you come in?
No one apart from Madame Serenity and the lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
No.
I'm not nervous, just cautious. Train you up to merchants now.
So, what's it gonna be?
You a vulgar one.
dang, this place is far. Is here? Where am I? Yeah, it's next to it.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel. Long live Radovid!
Come through.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hang for such offences?
Seem to have lost all respect for the king. Why serve him?
What am I to do? I was born a Redanian. I won't desert. Besides, I enlisted when Vizimir was still on the throne. Now that was a good king, wise and just. Radovid's something else. He's got war on the brain. And I don't want Redania to look anything like that.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. The patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, there's a bridge. Oh, here it is.
To the trade. Richard, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts in the copse.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something. Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out. Let's go. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. Wonder where its wearer is. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. Wonder where its wearer is. What's he doing here? Greetings.
Away go with you go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes wound up here.
Yes, you did growl. Like too much you.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no log. Oh, Angaget, Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blah. Oggy make man's suited make. Frog, pog and rog suited make.
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans it is. Suited once og, pog and rog. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby.
Humans is all time die.
Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my ma, been bloody years.
This whole
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
bugger friend all go. A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Can't let no go. Tell her sit. Sit ass down. Tell her suck cock shoesies big.
I can see you've made friends. But Taller needs to come with me.
Blood nowhere Tyler go. Tyler shoesies makes.
But I need him.
Tyler's here stay. You shoesies got. Og shoesies got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Tyler shoesies make. Tyler go.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the ploughing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoes is pog for? And rug for?
2 pairs for each of you gnarl pricks.
I'll go, but back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight, be back in a bit. Gotta admit, you have a way of never thought about it, children.
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, witches are sterile.
Not changed a bit. Still tart as rotting rhubarb. Just happened to be passing through. Or did someone send you to find me?
This guy's walking mad slow. I wish like the marker would just be at the destination and I could just go.
Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I'm plowing calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own. So, bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right, gotcha. Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. It's all about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. The problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell
Yo,
his
what's
mother
good? Nah, it's
a comfy
Glenn.
pair of
Yeah,
cobbles.
man, I'm still up. I probably won't be up much longer. But I was
So
like,
long,
let
Taller.
me
Good
stream
luck.
for a bit. before
Oh,
I
I
head to
could
sleep.
bloody use it.
How you doing, man?
Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But we'll figure a way around that twat. Soon the old bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Oh, with Connected X and YouTube. Yeah, man, I've been like experimenting, playing around, trying to make this seamless. Twitch is in there too, so it's X, YouTube, and Twitch. But yeah, slowly but surely I'm getting all this connected together. Hold on, where the heck do I go from here? Yeah, I got some plans for the comic shop too, like kind of like just putting this all together. Oh, that was all I had to do with Tyler? I'm gonna be the next VV Twitch streamer. That wouldn't be bad, right? Like, I feel like it's not an avenue that's really touched, right, in the VV community. And even just everything that's been going on with Spaces and everything. Like, I mean, Spaces is highly entertaining, right? So I feel like bringing that over to different outlets and stuff is dope. Yeah, I do want to, like, you know, get some more stuff going and stuff like that, whether it be tournaments, competitions, all that. It's gonna bring so much long term. Yeah, that's true, man. Like, this is really like an untapped space, especially when it comes to X. It's like a super untapped space, so yeah, I think if Vivi just sticks around, there's a lot of content to be made and content creators to kind of like just be created through it. And I mean, shout out to you too with your space with the Snap Alley spaces too. I mean, that's just more like events and engagement, you know. Yeah, I could see that becoming like a huge thing, especially as more people get involved, and it's, you know, because it's a competitive game, right? And then as you like especially if you could set something up where there's I guess VV would offer gifts and things like that, or prizes and things like that, and you start like building that, that would be something crazy. And not even just in this space, in the NFT space, like that reaches out even just to gaming, right? Like gamers onboarding and then actually, you know, getting some type of prize or some type of something, you know, to symbolize the hard work that they put in, or the grind that they put in, or being, you know, higher up on just, you know, the competitive space of it. Yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, I've noticed. Carving out time and setting up the Snap on Discord. Oh, word? Okay. Yeah, I think that would be dope, having it on the Discord. And I think with the Discord too, it opens up for you as a host to kind of like do more, get more recognition with what Vivi's doing. So yeah, the only thing with Discord, and I was talking to Amelia about this too, it's like it's a closed area, right? So unless you're in the Discord, you really don't know about it. But things like this, like with streaming, kind of like opens that up, you know. So definitely, like, you know, look for ways to kind of am I going the wrong way? X. No, I'm not running all the way over there. Definitely look for ways to kind of like just broadcast that, you know, so that way it can grow. Yeah, nah, I think that that's a good plan.
Don't come through. Stay out of my way.
Oh!
And yeah, man, I was going back to what I was saying, like when I was just even talking earlier in the space with O'Milly, like there's so much about as far as like with what's, you know, with the IP and stuff that's a part of Vivi, because it's more than just drops, right? Like it's more than just you drop something and then you sell it and then that's it, right? That's kind of like almost like it doesn't really have much retention even after it happens, right? So having more events, having more things that's, you know, centered around more than just the drop happening, but a build up, right? Like even with you with like, you know, the Marvel Snap and stuff like that, that's all related to Marvel IP anyway. So, you know, having these events to keep, you know, people engaged, keep people doing stuff, because that's kind of like what everybody wanted anyway with Web3, right? Like to play games and, you know, to be rewarded for the hard work and for the grind that they put into those games, you know. But you don't really have to wait for a Web3 game to be built, because who knows how long that's going to take until it, you know, you get one that's sufficient. You get
the
one
last individual who tried to come in on my business.
Play.
It took them a month to find him.
You could take
Am I being clear,
out,
Chive? What's the fuss about?
Add Web3.
Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Prizes,
Why are you even
NFTs,
talking to
something
him,
that they
Duke?
can grind for.
I've always maintained
some
two
type of
smashed
value.
knees are worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, man, I think that's the start right there.
Glad you came.
And having a game that's already balanced, right? Like, so you don't have the glitches and the issues, and you know, you don't have to worry about too much cheating and things like that. What's going on?
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
Engagement.
We'll have our reckoning.
Yeah,
yet,
man.
soon.
What's
It is.
this?
It is one
Some
of the biggest
flea-ridden
issues
mutant
because
got you
it's like
scared, Duke. Just say the word. I'll take care of him.
it's
Take
like
a peek
what
at
do
what
you?
he's got inside,
And
then
it's
make
been like
the
this for a
midget
while,
eat it.
right? It's like
Sound
what do you
good?
do, right? Like, you know, yeah,
Next
you have a
time,
collection.
let's go.
You bought
Right.
this, but
Don't
beyond
show
that,
your
like, what
hides
do you
round
do?
here ever again.
I think the comics is a really good step because that's something to do, right? Like you can read it, especially with the reading app right now. But a lot of the things when it comes to collectibles and everything, it's all speculation. You know, hoping that maybe the hardware will get here to kind of like realize what people have been hoping for and things like that. But until it happens, it's kind of like, you know, it's just there. So anything that they can do to kind of like add that engagement there. Even with connecting with outside things, other games and stuff like that, and that's kind of like what they have in their favor because they're partnered with all of these, you know, gaming IPs too. So that's just a layer of engagement that you can kind of like leverage and use your, you know, your collectibles and stuff like that as prizes or things like that. But yeah, man, I think, you know, as more stuff is built on top of it, and as if Vivi kind of like supports it or co-signs it, that's obviously a good look for them, and just brings more competition into the space. So yeah, man, best wishes with the snap. So we're setting that up, man.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the plowing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal.
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing
Yeah,
is,
if they
I sort of
partner,
kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance.
that would be dope.
Francis Bedlam,
Yeah.
the king of beggars.
And in learning MCP.
To pay off the debt.
Earning MCP.
I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
That's how you kind of
Getting
like
better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the
onboard
cards
new
themselves.
users,
Rarest
right?
of them
'Cause-
fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane
Yeah,
knowledge.
that's how you onboard.
Got a
new
buyer
users,
in
because
heat
here's
from
the
a
thing,
collection,
right?
missing just 3
Here's
cards.
the thing.
But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so...
A lot of like the way the point
What do
system
you
is
say,
set up
Geralt?
now, right? Is a lot of it is, you know, how you collect, what you've been collecting and things like that, which is fine. That's cool, right? But jumping in as a new user, unless you're ready to spend a grip, it's gonna be hard to kind of like, I don't want to say catch up, because at some level, it's if you're here long enough and things like that, there should be a substantial difference. But even still, just kind of like jump in to play the game, right? And honestly, the daily points and stuff that exist right now, they're not really, that doesn't really do much, right? Like getting 25 points a day off daily activity. So, having some type of game where you can kind of like grind it out, especially something where you're rewarded for your skill, something that requires strategy, I think that would be great. Even before Marvel Snap became a thing, I kind of like always said like, oh, it would be dope if they had like Yu-Gi-Oh or some type of TCG or something, that you can collect on the app, but then also play, right, and get MCP rewarded from that. I think that's a good way to keep engagement, but also for new users that are coming in, kind of like building up their collectibles. It gives them a chance to have some type of advantage, just because they're skilled enough to work their way to do that. And if it's a solid game, then it's not going to feel grindy. It's not going to feel like a chore, because it's a game that people already enjoy playing. It could go left, where it's a game that's that no one likes, right? Or that's just grindy, or it just feels like work. So I think a game like Marvel Snap, especially with the buzz that's been having, is one of those games that's like addicting. We also use Wild Rift as an example. Been free to play for over 2 years, but accumulated enough in-game currency to always get the champs. I've never played Wild Rift, but when you say accumulated enough in-game currency, I take it that's just what it is, like in-game currency, like V-Bucks or something like that. It's not anything like you can cash out in and stuff. It's like your typical game, right? Yeah, there's a lot of games that have, you can grind for their currency, or you can grind for valuable things, and even have like secondary markets where you can, purchase it. Warframe is an example, Diablo is an example. And if you don't feel like grinding for this thing and someone else has it, you can just, buy it off someone else. But like a game like Warframe, even though you put money in for, the platinum currency, but you can't take that out, right? So yeah, a game like Marvel Snap, kind of like being incorporated with VV, and even other games, like if they start getting other TCGs, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and things like that, the trading cards, you have a lot happening. And on top of that, those games, right, like for I know a lot of people are looking like, oh, like, build out the next Cyberpunk, or build out the next GTA 6 or whatever. Like, it doesn't even have to be that elaborate, right? Like, a TCG is a very simple thing to run. So yeah, I think them kind of like partnering with games that already exist, and kind of like working out that is, to me, makes more sense than honestly like even like building out a VVverse or anything like that. Because I mean, who knows what it's gonna look like at the end, and who knows how it's gonna function. But yeah, man, I think this is the start. And you doing with the Marvel Snap things is dope. It's dope. This is something that I have been thinking too, as far as with running different games. So yeah, which you'll probably see to come too, because I have some plans for running some games also. Yeah, TCG is simple. It's simple and it works, right? Like, these are games that's already been balanced. You don't have to worry about, you know, trying to fix it later down the line with patches and stuff like that. You know, take a game that works. Take a game that's already highly competitive and just partner with it, right? Like, that's what Vivi's good at anyway, partnerships. No, you good. I'm actually enjoying the conversation. So it's cool.
Fine.
Don't worry
We'll
about
try
it.
to hunt down those cards. Which
I've been
ones you
playing this
need?
Witcher game forever.
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim,
This game
and John
like, doesn't
Natalis.
end. It's like
Devilish hard to
it's
get
like a
hold
whole
of.
second life, bro.
Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
I think I'm like 60
Wait,
hours in.
you don't even know where to look
and
for
I feel
these
like I'm
cards?
only halfway through.
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose.
And that's another thing, yo. I got so much like
Zed.
back catalog.
Sounds familiar.
Big
so this
fish
whole
in the
streaming
card
thing
pond.
is actually pretty helpful.
There's a shop along the south
'cause
wall.
Now I can get
and
through them and
thank
kind
you,
of like
get out.
do
Actually
something
think it's time
socially
to
with
pay
it,
off this
right?
debt now.
Or build something socially.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Yeah, yo, this junk is long, bro. Yo, you know what's crazy? So, okay, so I started Witcher 3 because, I mean, it's always ranked as, you know, the top game that, when it comes to RPGs, like everyone talks about Witcher 3, you know. So, I started.
What was that about?
And
She spat in my
the game
face.
kinda, like, throws
Or
you.
might as well have.
You don't really understand
Called me a
what's happening.
whoremonger and a
So I
witless
kinda,
hack.
like, just
Can
put
you
it to the
imagine?
side.
Wit
But
is
then
my
I
forte.
watched the show.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
The show and the actual like
Save
show,
it.
Witcher 3 on
And
Netflix.
why don't you save
And
your
I'm kinda
pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
introduced me to the
Exactly
characters.
what I plan to do.
And then
I've
I actually started
always
playing
dreamed
1
of
and
having
2.
my own
I
cabaret.
didn't finish them.
A bit of paint and plaster, and this
I played
place will do
enough to
splendid.
kind of like get a sense of it, and then I
Just
jumped
one
into this.
hitch. I need coin.
Definitely,
So,
I'd say the way to
If
start.
you happen to get a break
having a
between
background
drowners and
before playing this game
ecamajigs,
changes
maybe
a
you can
lot,
help an
but
old
this
friend
game's
out.
actually really, really good. It's long, but it's like it's fleshed out, and I see why people love this game so much. I'm not lending you no money. Okay.
How can I help you?
Like, yo, even the
I
side
dated this
quests,
girl
bro,
once,
like, even the side
Sophronia.
quests
That's a name if you can believe it.
of like people
Has a
standing on
merchant
the
for a
street,
father,
have, like,
importer of
fleshed out
spices from
stories
Zerrikane.
and cutscenes and everything.
And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing.
The show got you thinking of playing it too.
We can borrow the coin from her.
Yeah. If you like the show, then definitely hop in the game, bro. Definitely hop in the game. because,
Fine. Tell me
like,
what
you're
you
already
want.
connected to the characters.
Got a feeling you've a plan all
And,
cooked up.
Sophronia
it's a
could
dope
still
game,
be
it
holding
is.
a grudge after our unfortunate parting.
CD Projekt Red
But
did their
with
thing,
a
and
touch of
this
help from
kind of,
you,
like, makes me wanna
I
play
know she'll
Cyberpunk
forgive me.
even more.
And then give me that
'Cause
loan.
that's on the list too. But I actually
What's
wanna play
this help
Cyberpunk in
entail?
VR.
First of all, we need to
but
borrow
now
a
that
dull
all the
sword
kinks,
from
like,
Madame
everything's
Arena,
been worked
one of
out
her
and all the
props.
bugs have been
You know,
worked
the
out,
kind they use during
I mean,
performances?
I know that that's a phenomenal
Get that,
game too.
then meet me
And if it's
outside
like
Sophronia's
this, where
house.
Everything is in depth. Where as far as like
Fine,
side
but
Geralt,
missions and
the only butts in this plan will be the ones
yeah,
filling my
like
seats. It'll
that
work, you'll
game
see.
Has to be crazy.
Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
What's he schemed up this time?
Apex? Not really. Like, I've played like some games of Apex for fun, but I don't really spend a lot of time with it. Honestly, like the biggest game that I say I spent the most time with, as far as like really honing my skills to get really good at, was Dragon Ball Fighters. And that's also, I mean, that's just because I'm such a huge Dragon Ball fan. But that game is just like really fun. So I, started playing that competitively and everything like that. But Apex, yeah, it was just, you know, Apex, Fortnite. It'll just be things like I'll pick up and play with friends, like casually. How far is this? Oh, it's not far. Do you play Apex? I heard like a lot of people dropped off of Apex. Like fighting animation, TV fighters, yo, the animation, bro, the combos, like, oh, you used to play? Yeah, I feel like I literally feel like I love everything about Dragon Ball Fighters, bro, like, and especially, you know what, cause I started over again on PC, especially getting ready for Sparking Zero. So I've been running ranked like from the beginning, and I'll be streaming those actually too. Right now I'm still undefeated. You quit like 4 years ago on Epics. I mean on Apex. There's been a lot of good. Have you heard of the finals? I heard that game is actually really good too. Yo, where is this shit? And then Marvel has
so good to see
like their own version of Overwatch called Rivals. It's not out yet. They had like the early. It wasn't the early access. I think it was a beta. And a few people got in.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your
really
props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Yeah. Right now on the PC, I'm undefeated on
I don't know.
I've been running rank,
claims it's essential.
But I could do that.
I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty good at Dragon Ball Fighters.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
But it's top 200. Yo, did you try Rivals, or it was just your brother that tried it? Yeah, because I keep hearing really good. I'm actually excited for it to drop because I keep hearing really good things about the. Oh, it was the alpha? It wasn't a beta?
It's
yeah,
clear
I keep
enough.
hearing good things about it. Stompy said it's one polished games in alpha. Just my bro, I couldn't make it out. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I really wasn't expecting much from it, right? Like, it just sounded weird to me, right? Like a ride, who he's invited to the next round. Yeah, well, I mean, if he was in the top 200, I could see that. But yeah, when I first heard it, it just sounded weird to me, like a Marvel version of Overwatch. Yeah, nah, I mean, it sounds like it's actually really dope. So I'm actually hyped for when it comes out, and you know, more people jump on, and everyone can play. That's what's up. You got invited again for the next one.
They say some bitches slippery. Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall
I also have on deck, so like some of the games that I have on my backlog list, I still have to get through. So I played Final Fantasy Crisis Core. earlier on stream. I finished that, so I'm gonna jump to Final Fantasy VII remake. Yeah, remake is the first one. And then, yo, where the heck am I going? And then, Miles Morales, another one. Yo, where the heck is am I bugging? Where's Dandelion? I'm in the right, yeah, I'm in the right spot. Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, yo, that jump is gonna be mad long, bro. They got it's 3 games, bro. They only dropped the first 2. But here's the thing. So Final Fantasy is a game that, like, I was young when it came out on PlayStation. So, you know, I didn't play the original, but it's always been a game that I've been meaning to play. I'm playing on Steam. And, you know, it was always something I've been meaning to play. And then when they announced that they were going to do a remake, I was just like, yo, I'm just going to play this version. And, Dandelion near Sephiroth House. Oh, After Dusk. Okay. So, you know, I was just like, I'm gonna play that. But I mean, you know, the game came out so long ago, so obviously, you know, I know the story for the most part, other than like other little nuances. But it's still like dope actually going through it. And even Crisis Core. I mean, Crisis Core was dope. I had a lot of fun with Crisis Core, so I'm amped for the first part. Is this dusk? Yeah, I switched over and started playing everything on PC, bro. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna get console anymore, to be honest. I think I'm fully PC now. Especially since, like, with Xbox, right? Like, all Xbox games are on PC anyway, right? Through the Xbox app. And PlayStation, like, most PlayStation games end up coming at some point on PC. Just, you have to wait. Yo, am I bugging? This dusk is, maybe I have to go push it further. Controller. I
finally made it.
So I never really,
Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels.
Feel of mouse
I can
and
be
keyboard.
a hero in her eyes.
So
if I can just save her from a bandit.
Yeah, I'm a PC gamer.
I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that long.
But I am using a PS5 controller, which are dope because they have haptic controls.
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
And Steam does like kind of like incorporate the haptic controls, especially if you're playing like a PlayStation game like Spider-Man.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none.
There's a
written your lines already
on Steam.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here,
you could even
Andromask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
no time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Yeah, I'm just so used to controls, bro. Like, I'll use a controller, or
Stop
like,
right
if I'm
there.
playing a fighting game, I may use a fight
What
stick.
is this? Help! Save
But
me!
that's pretty much it.
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, The Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
I've never played long enough for
I've been hit! Ow!
I've never played long enough
He shan't get us there.
notice if I got any arthritis,
Eternal
but
fire,
I did.
what do
I
you
feel
want
like
from us?
because
Leave us be!
I mentioned this in Spaces, but
This
I'm
rogue will
out
soon run
on
off.
disability because I had carpal tunnel. And I
He
think
wouldn't
that
chance
definitely
getting
came
caught
from
by the
playing
guards.
fighting games,
Would
specifically
he?
Dragon Ball Fighters. But I mean, I'm playing on controller. It's just the movement. Oh, and that's another thing. I ended up getting Street Fighter 6 because I do want to do some Street Fighter stuff, especially, you know, as things get closer. And I mean, inevitably, you know, some Street Fighter stuff is gonna drop on VV. So right now I'm kind of like
Interesting.
learning that game.
Stop scaring us, decent folk.
Yo, who's coming out?
Let's dance. Damn.
Yeah, I wanna get nice in Street Fighter. I mean, I played Street Fighter when I was younger, like specifically like Street Fighter 2, right? Like on like Super Nintendo and stuff. But I haven't really like played the other ones. Like I played 4. You have it. Yeah, it's actually really good. So Dragon Ball Fighters really like taught me how to play fighting games. Like I always played fighting games, but you know, it was more so like me just button mashing, right? So the Dragon Ball Fighters when I actually started learning like fighting game techniques and neutral and like all of that stuff, right? So now I'm playing Street Fighter 6 with that same type of understanding. So now I'm actually like I'm trying to get good at it. But yeah, Street Fighter, this one is actually like pretty good, got good reviews. I know 5 wasn't, you know, people wasn't really a fan of 5, but this one got good reviews. And now kind of like approaching it at a different angle, I'm seeing how complex that game is. You know, with it being like a 6-button game and just a lot of the nuances with it. So it's gonna be fun actually like learning this and you know trying to get good at it. But it's weird too because it's like literally I'm starting all over again. Like new mechanics and everything like that.
Zoltan.
Get out.
I don't want to play Gwent with you.
About those cards.
You got them?
Not yet.
So why are you here? Miss me that much? This is no time for chit-chat, Geralt. We need to get those cards.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time. What?
You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
Yeah.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
I mean,
We agreed to meet
we'll
today,
see how good I
so
end
we've
up
come
getting in it,
today.
I don't know.
Supplies are all hauled in,
Like
and
Dragon
the
Ball
crew's
Fighters is a
raring
game
to
that
work.
kind of like
We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding
because it's
on the
something
decoration.
that the IP
But Dandelion doesn't even have the
just
coin to
play
pay
Dragon
you.
Ball games a lot.
Turns out
So,
he does now, or soon will.
For me,
At any
it's
rate,
kind of
he's
easy
working on it.
to practice.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally
So we'll
decide
see.
what
See
style
how
you
good
want
I
for
end
this
up getting in
interior?
Street Fighter. But it's definitely a different game. It's a lot of quarter circles though, which Dragon Ball Fighters is too. What is he asking? Please finally decide what style you want for the interior. What's the choices?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and Peter decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been
I
made.
do want to run another fighter's
And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like.
It's just I can't play.
You've known him
in a
long.
tournament like that. I mean,
Say
unless we
something.
get some really good players, but. Alright, man. Yo, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it for coming by, man. Yo, let me know how things go. Work out with the snap when you end up doing that. So, yeah, just hit me. I think that's a dope idea, man. So I truly, I hope everything works out, and that you're able to get some support from Vivi, because they, they honestly need stuff like that. So, yeah, man, just keep me posted. Appreciate you for coming through.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Do I agree with that statement? I'm trying to think. Sure.
True
why
enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
So this is, hold on, fix all the shrines, don't know where that is. Alright, so this looks, I think I'm gonna just, once I do this, I may go to Skelyag or whatever, unless I want to go get his card. Where's the cards? This one, hold on. Much love and business. Oh, wait, do I have to play Gwent to get these cards? No. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No. I'm gonna find Dandelion, and then I've been playing this game for too long.
Eternal fire, why?
I'm not never gonna find Siri at this rate.
God let even you into the city. Double shade.
How far is this to? Oh, he's in the town. He's in the city. Okay, good.
I think we're in for rain.
Telling you for the last time, go away. What's the rush?
Yeah, after I finish this, I guess, dandelion mission, I'm probably gonna close up for the night. And that should be good because that'll bring you right to the boat, right? Where I go to, where I believe I go to the next town. So I think that's a good time to wrap up the stream. What the heck are you doing, bro?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here. The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Shut off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of you. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean
to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Oh. Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon. Winds howling. Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf. Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Come on.
Yo, these like close quarters. Fighting so close. There we go.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
I tell you, this city of ours.
Got my eye on you.
What was it?
Exana. Oh, fast travel. Alright, I'm coming up on that.
Ah,
What you got there? Reputation dreadful shit. Hope to sell them at market. Any magic ones? I'm warning you.
Oh, this actually looks like really pretty, this area.
Bailiff's a harsh man. Best not cause any trouble near.
Oh, harmony between jockey and steed. You'd think him a pair of old
considerable
lovers.
charm in the world.
But
You shan't back out on that account, eh?
Won't have much of a choice before long.
Can't tell.
We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh?
Listen.
Not from round here, are you?
Oh, come on.
Yes. Give me a time, old chap.
What am I talking to? What?
You'd think them a pair of old lovers.
Get up there. Oh. Nah, this isn't the dude I need to talk to.
Gods and men, dumbstruck with awe, behold, madly galloping poetry.
Yo, I'm literally talking to everybody that's in this area.
Yes.
Who am I looking for?
I bid you
Yes.
farewell.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
There's a laundry in far corners, did you know? They wash and load anything. What about the trade to do with the Empire? In the maritime
Yo, who's the guy that I'm supposed to be finding or talking to?
You Rodlick?
Henri Rodlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Let's do this.
I'm not paying you
I'll
nothing.
enter the race. You'll bet on
200,
me.
that's a lot,
Win,
bro.
pay your debts, then give me the
I don't
placards.
even think I have 200.
You're that good a
I'm
rider.
not doing a whole bunch
Far
of
from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his
bounties,
offer.
or whatever they're called, contracts. Let's run this race.
Go, go.
Oh, Acro, yeah, it looks HD. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's supposed to look better. Because I'm doing it on OBS. So, good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, like the StreamYard is I don't know, like it's just not good for gaming.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to
And like
what
even
I
when I
owe
was
this
playing like other stuff,
generosity?
like the
Let's
fighting
just
games
say
and
I
stuff
like to
like
do
that,
a good deed
the
from
frame
time to
rate was
time.
like weird.
Can
So
I get those placards now?
I didn't even really want to play before.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time.
Yeah,
just as
horse
soon
racing.
as I settle my obligations.
So yeah, I'm
Fine.
actually amped
See you
now
there.
because the quality's about to look much better. I noticed it when I was playing Ninja Turtles with EP the other day. My saddle's broken.
Oh!
Oh, I'm carrying too much. Oh, let me drop some stuff. What the heck is this? Oh, snap. Where did I get this sword? Okay, that's definitely not the sword that I'm supposed to have. Ooh, I like that. Okay. This is getting dropped. And yo, what the heck? I don't want that. I want my arrows. Yo, how do I... Is there like a way to... Oh, here we go. Yeah, I need to up my carrying capacity. I feel like I haven't upgraded my character in mad long, bro. Alright, let's see. Combat. Training. Okay. Signs, alchemy, general, mutagen. Use peace layer, critical damage. Oh, I need something for carrying capacity. Is there anything for that? What's up, Acro? Yeah, I need something for carrying capacity. Is there any? What the heck? There's gotta be something that's gonna help carrying capacity. I'm tired of always like dumping stuff, and I don't even have like that much stuff. What is this? Vitality, alchemy, signs. scenarios. Oh, actually, you know what? This is a good thing to have. I'll go through this later. I gotta think about what I want to do. Let me just dump some stuff. Broadhead bolt. What is this? Yo, why don't I have shoes on? This is actually stronger? Or no? That is. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm going to get rid of this. No, not those. I'm gonna get, actually, I don't need two of these. Definitely don't. Alright, should be good now. Yeah, streaming on this way through OBS is so much better than StreamYard. So much better. Where's my horse? Here we go. Oh, I'm at level 19. Alright, so this will take me here. Yeah, after I finish this side quest, what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, after I finish this side quest, I'm gonna head to bed. But this will actually take me right until, I guess, the next big chapter of the game. Because I go to the next town or city. And I'm guessing that's where I find Siri. So I think it'll be a good point to pause.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical.
You should. I would suggest play. Yo, so Robbie, I would say play this game. This game is really, really good. But
I'm not saying it's bad.
Watch the series
just
first.
Different.
Not exactly true fans may tell you to read the books, but if you don't already read the books,
now that I think
at least
about
watch
it,
the series
you're
that's on Netflix.
right.
And I mean all of them, like the Blood and Origin, the anime, and then the series with Henry Cavill, because that'll give you like
bring them on
a background and the story.
Great. The best
and
way
you
I
can
can
watch
think of
like
to promote the chameleon.
recaps of the first 2 games if you want. Like YouTube has a few of them, but I would say definitely do that first, and then jump into The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is an amazing game, but it starts off with you expecting you to kind of like know the characters and have a relationship with the characters. If you don't, you're not gonna really understand half the stuff that you're doing, or I should say, like, it's not gonna mean anything to you.
Guess everything's ready.
Like the relationships, why
So
he's
when's
going
the
on this
opening?
journey to find
Soon.
the girl.
We start our dress rehearsal in an hour.
They did recast
I just need to nip back home for my dress.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this last season, but I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
Thanks for
anyway,
everything.
But,
Don't mention
Henry,
it.
Like, killed the role, and the crazy thing about it is one
Seems
of the
my
reasons why
cabaret
Henry
dreams
left
are about to come true.
was,
So,
due to like
around to
creative
celebrate?
differences, because
I'm buying.
they're pivoting from the books, which is the reason why the original director left, because they wanted him to pivot from the books and watch one of the lore videos. You can watch the lore videos, but I would say watch the show. Like, the show's actually good. Like, if you like Game of Thrones and stuff like that, watch the show, because the show's actually like really good. But the person, so the original person that did it is the same person that did X-Men 97. So he started off the series, and then for creative differences he left. But I mean, the series started, you know, like it's a good show, bro. Like definitely check it out. Seems Cabaret Dreams are about to come true, so around to celebrate, I'm buying. Oh sure.
Why not?
That's my boy.
Yeah, Henry
The
is a
foreman
purist.
mentioned
I
he
respect
saw
it.
you and
I
Priscilla
respect it.
talking,
He's all right.
and
That's
she
gonna be the
say
biggest thing
anything
that
about
sucks,
me?
because he did really good. Yo, he's always between that and Superman, man. We're always losing Henry Cavill on some.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted
she
firmly on the ground.
Definitely check it out.
You're pulling my
and once you
leg.
do watch it, it's gonna
Not
make you
this
want to play
time.
this game even more. I guarantee you. Like after, and I mean, obviously there's
One
still
thing's
a season
eating
left,
me.
but even me
How do you
catching up
manage to
with
get
the
the loan
series,
from Sophronia?
I was like, yo, I can't wait to play this game after
Wasn't
watching
easy.
it.
She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4
But this is a game
hours.
you really gotta like
4 hours
just
from the
kind of
cloak
like
and
live
the
in the
dagger.
world, because there's a lot to this game. It's big,
Are you
and
crazy?
a large part
Who
of
do
it
you
is
think
really
I am?
just doing side quests, like kind of like just immersing yourself in the world. But it is really good.
She's late, of course. She knew how
Cyberpunk,
important this night was to
it's
me.
the same studio.
Probably just
Steve
making
Parsons
yourself
Red did
gorgeous.
this,
Takes
and
time.
they did
So it's
Cyberpunk.
true. A woman's vanity
So
knows
the
no
same
bounds.
principle applies to both games.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla! She's
What? Speak, man.
She's badly
And yeah, the anime
been
for
attacked.
Cyberpunk definitely
They
gets you
took her
to play
to
that game.
Valmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Elder Scroll.
Relative?
Yeah, I think you would like this if you
No,
like Elder Scroll.
a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is
No,
Novigrad.
like
Only
that.
the
That's
innocent
crazy.
burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask
Yo,
you
this
another
chick is
favor.
actually mad cool, man. Nah, whoever
Find the
did this, yo, I'm
bastard
about
who
to
did
kill him.
this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need
Don't worry,
any
I got you,
convincing.
Dandelion. I got you.
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again,
Like an example, like this
I'd
this
prefer
isn't a
to
main quest.
excise him.
It's like a side
Not
mission.
unlike a tumor.
And it just shows how like in depth this game is.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon. Come on, come closer.
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Art. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking.
That's the dwarf, but let me see what's over here first.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Dang. That's crazy.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Yo, they did that to her? They put... Yo, that's wild.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Well, syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick.
It seems like this
Reverend Nathaniel has come by
mission is
inspection.
going to be
He'll
longer
be
than
here shortly.
expected, so I might actually cut out after this dialogue.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago. And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world. You've not changed a bit. A compliment? No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirans was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
Yo, where are
You
these people
did,
coming from?
but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. You didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know. Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Alright. I am going to... Oh wait, hold on. That's the Scaliac one. That is... Lovely Doc says it does. Dangerous game, I'm not getting those cards. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this next time. Yeah, that's where we're at. So I'll run that, and then I think that's everything I'm gonna do until I go to Skeliag why do I keep? I know I'm pronouncing this horribly. Yeah, Skellig, something like that. All right. So yeah. So I'm gonna cut it here. I'll continue this thing where we're trying to find out what happened to Priscilla. And let me save. Alright, yeah. Alright, cool. So I'll save this here. Once again, appreciate everyone for tuning in to the stream. I'll probably stream some more tomorrow. Definitely later this week, maybe tomorrow too. But thanks for coming through. Thanks for popping through the chat. And hope everyone has a good night. Alright, take care. Peace.